NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test.
This should be a good one to watch.
All that and more coming up next.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolving more into a game in the air. And boy, we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
And I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year two, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
One thing about this guy is he epitomizes the word resiliency. After a promising start to his NFL career, he hit a major wall. I mean, he was essentially, discarded by the entire league to the point where many felt he was destined to just be a career backup. However, once he got that second chance, he took it and ran with it. Now that his career is back on track, he's tasked with leading this team to many more victories. And if he plays up to that standard, he's going to give him a legitimate shot.
Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Baker gonna hand it to White. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably gonna be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
2nd and 11. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Second down throw from Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. Third and 5. Here comes Otten in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He's going to be hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Jacksonville comes out with a former #1 overall pick. Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback, 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe, already is season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
The Clemson product, he entered the league a couple years ago, Mike, as one of the best quarterback prospects we've seen really in the last decade. And it's easy to see why when you put on the tape, right? His physical skills, his arm strength, they jump out at you. But now, if he's ever going to reach that full potential, he has to start placing an emphasis on protecting the ball. Get rid of the bad. There's so much good in his game. Don't let it be overshadowed. That's been the biggest knock of his career. If he can change that, the sky is the limit.
And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. A big play for Jacksonville. 26 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Once again, it's ETN. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. 2nd down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Buccaneers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping them for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. On the ground, this is White. Now a loose football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure, and the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with ETN. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st down is Mayfield. A ball deep for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. Down the field, it's Evans. That's a pickup of 17. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Another run here with White. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Toward the sideline, taken in by Godwin.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. 2nd and a yard. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense, you get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Foye Aluakun with the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with White. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. On play action, Mayfield. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Here's a give up the middle with White. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now the veteran, it's Chase Edmonds. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Godwin working the right side. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He's going to air this out for Davis. He is in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, it's White. Then he works his way past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Here's Jake Camarda now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Duvernay to return. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. But Jaguars offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to...
And he will score. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out to a 21-3 advantage. leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. To the left side to Godwin. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you and Greg in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These two teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day. The Jags were treated to a strong first half from their franchise quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jags offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
It is a pickup of 18, and by a yard, they get the 3rd down conversion.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Now here's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send Evans in motion. Second down throw from Mayfield. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's taken at about the 14. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it once more with ETN. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing is Lawrence. That one on target with Kirk. They've got him. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He's got that to the rookie 1st-round pick, Brian Thomas.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. ETN. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic
1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll run over center with White. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Let's go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And the defense quick to surround him there as he'll manage to get up only to about the 7. 2nd down, Lawrence. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA's... Here's the handoff to Bigsby running left. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On the give, it's ETN. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. On play action, Mayfield. On the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run. It's ETN. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Lawrence. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He will have a Jaguars 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Once again, it's ETN. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On second down, Bigsby. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. He'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48. Back to throw. Lawrence. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Now Etienne. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Etienne ahead out of the pistol. And he will dive into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now Mayfield. On a pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On second down, Baker. A throw on the run is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's to the rookie, 3rd-rounder, Jalen McMillan. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Here's Mayfield. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Baker to throw. And he's going to be drop. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.